some of you out there are probably like me where you need a visual to go along with what you're learning. So I figured I'd grab some of my balloons in my stash and kind of demonstrate the two color theory concepts that I went over earlier in the video. So the first one is the complementary colors. So complementary colors are colors that are on opposite ends of the color wheel. So when you're designing or you're thinking of your color scheme, you would have you would pick two colors that are on opposite of the color wheel and kind of adjust the shades to fit whatever theme you're going with. So in this example, red is on one side. So in this example, red is on one side of the color wheel and blue is on the other side of the color wheel. So these two colors match very well together. And then as a accent color or a third color that you could use, if you can't find this shade, is you can add in a blue, and then that would be your full color palette for your event. That's why red, white, and blue work really well together. A lot of flags of countries have red, white, and blue in them because these three colors work really well together. So that's complementary colors. When you are doing monochromatic, you are using colors that are one color but basically different shades along the color wheel, or colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So in this example, we have 3 different shades of blue. So you might have seen these 3 shades of blue in baby shower decorations. It's almost like why people like, it's kind of similar to like the ombre look, where it's like it goes from a dark color to a lighter and then to the lightest color. And then even with this, if you have these 3 colors and you're still struggling to find something that matches, you can still add in a neutral color like white, or you can add in a gray, some kind of neutral tone to kind of accent the other colors in your design. And then another example of monochromatic I had are these green. So these greens are, these are 5 different shades of green. Now, these 4, I feel, work well together. You know, I feel like I could get away with these green. But then when you throw in this third green, this lime green, even though it's in the green family, it kind of throws off the color pattern. So you would have to probably choose between the lime green or this like eucalyptus minty green here, or just not have either of them at all and you just do the other 3, and that works well as well. So you would use this for like a jungle theme or something like that, and you don't have to accent it with white. You can actually accent it with gold, and that'll work really well as well. So I did that also in another baby shower video that I will link down below, but this is just to give you guys some idea of the concepts that I went over earlier in the video. So when you guys are using that Canva color tool, just play around with it. You know, it doesn't have to be set in stone. It doesn't have to be anything concrete. You know, play around with your colors. Even when you're designing your spaces at home, play around with colors. You know, it's always fun. The worst you can do is have to paint over something, or the worst you can do is you buy the wrong decorations and have color decorations and you have to return them. But I would just keep it simple, pick 2 main colors and then 1 accent color, and you guys should be fine.